There we go. That should be better. All right, let's try that. No, I was just saying. I hope all the no, I was saying I hope all the settings are right because I moved everything around. So if it's not back, let me know. Is it there? Is it there? Is it muted? Am I talking? Can you hear me? Can't hear me. Nobody's telling me. Now I don't know. You guys are fucking with me now. What's going on, Bill Portley? Can Bill, can you hear me? Everybody's gonna be telling me I'm muted until. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't prep. Yeah, because I forgot to hit the cam mic settings. Ah, my bad. I was rocking out. Anyway, that's my bad. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Broken Hando Rando. And yeah, unfortunately, Uncle Sam says I can't work. Otherwise, I could be a liability. So until like the doctor clears me to work, I can't do anything, even though I'm like basically able-bodied. So I'm gonna be here for a little bit. I figured I do this. I got some hands on. I got some stuff done yesterday or last night with my anxiety rushing with I don't know how this is gonna go and whatnot. But I figure do this, kind of bleed some of that out, and maybe we'll have some fun. Ooh. And I can learn how to use my left hand a little bit. And it's actually working out fairly well. Realize, don't put your hands on Desolator. Don't do that. Don't make it real. Desolator's not worth your time. I might spend some of my time on him. What's going on, Underhaven? Yes, the Wern. Yeah, we're gonna look at the Wern. Let me say what's up to the chat real quick. To everybody. Yes, thank you. Muted. Vila Vendetta, Mango Jones, Blaine, thank you all for being here. Mango, of course, dropping the links. Blaine, oi! Goddamn right. Mid New York Goddess, thank you for being here. Slim, the Living Cyborg, yo, at work, so AFK, no problem. I hope you're having a good day at work. I hope you're making some cash. Yeah, muted. What's going on, Bill? And Realize TV covered Lucas Wern. Yeah, everybody covers Lucas Wern. I'm gonna cover some more Lucas Wern. It's not exclusive. There we go. All right. In chat. Okay. Yeah, that's the first one we're gonna watch too, Vila. Actually, hang on. Copy link. Look at that. This dude, I'm doing all this. Check this shit out. I'm doing all this with my fucking left hand, too. So, we have another Rangzilla covered in it. Alright. So, yeah, this is kind of impromptu, so we're just going to go into it. I don't know how long I'm going to go, because I do still want to, get some shit done around here. I need to find a way to shave, because after another couple days, it's going to get pretty messed up. And I do have some planning I want to do for streams, because depending on how this goes, I might be on here quite a bit more. I took a couple vacation days just to make sure I got paid and whatnot. And if you guys want to help out while I'm off work, buy some merch, buy a Secretions mug, buy a t-shirt. I don't have a t-shirt. I'll go get a t-shirt next time I go and go to the bathroom. There's some good Secretions. Buy a mug, help me out. It'd be great. If you want to see me molt, take my shirt off and give me cash at me $20, or if you're feeling generous. But I would rather you spend the money on yourself first, because well, I'm just a lizard. Lizard who broke his own hand. Anyway, let me get rid of this. So it's a little harder for me to get organized with here's what I want to do. Trophy. Enter. There we go. All right, we got Lucas Werner. apparently solve time travel is what I've been told here, and we're gonna cover this one first, and then we're gonna go into the Craptain, and then probably finish it out with PragerU, because both of those guys have a lot. And like I said a while ago, Shani, you're fucking boring. If Shani's watching, Shani picks this up, you're boring. I don't want to cover you unless something really good happens. Rev, I might cover a little bit here and there. G-Man, yeah, but not fucking Shani. So I don't know. We'll do that, but the Wern is getting a little more interesting. I'm getting a little more intrigued by the Wern. I like his board game. I do like his board game. Although it makes absolutely no sense. I like the maybe the drawing of it, I guess, as far as I'll go. That one pissed me off. Oh, excuse me. This one pissed you off a lot? Oh, shit. Alright, I can't wait to see this then. What's going on, Clone 11111? Let's see. Good idea. She's very played out. Yeah, she's pretty played out. There, a lot of those lolcows, even G-Man, they're stale. They're all in the same fucking MTV Big Brother house that has been, it's season 28. Nobody's fucking watching anymore. So, chill out, guys. Also, yeah, my window's open, so if you guys hear, like, cars or if some motorcycles go by and I gotta mute, I apologize. It's just gonna have to happen. It's a really nice day out, so, yeah, stay tuned for me probably not streaming tonight, because I want to go outside. G-Man was funny for about 5 minutes and I got bored. Yeah, once you talk to G-Man, it's pretty easy to, like, pick up on not wanting to talk to him again. It's not worth it. And by the way, G-Man, if G-Man is watching and he thinks I said Mr. Parker was gonna send people after him, bro, I mean he can afford a lawyer. That's what I meant. So shut the fuck up. If he wanted to do some fuck shit, he would. He would have just done it. I guarantee he's a man of action, but he doesn't want to fuck with you because you're an ant. So let's just not go there. I just wanted to make that as a side note. Yeah, let's get on to some fucking telomeres instead. Alright.
I'm that motherfucker that made age gap
Yes,
love
you are.
popular in Spokane.
Okay, you're way too fucking loud. Yeah, I'm turning him down a little bit. Sorry, guys. Let me know if he's too low.
With silver foxes. Not cougars, silver foxes. I'm that motherfucker. I'm that motherfucker who came here 5 years ago and there was no age gap scene. Now all you got to do is go to any martini bar or any wine cellar or any beer gastro pub on an off night when the douchebag clones aren't around, and you can find plenty of Gen Z women willing to date Gen X dudes. I'm that motherfucker.
Hey, what? Do you wanna come on for the Wern for a little bit, and then actually, yeah, you know what? I got an idea. I don't see why not. See why I can't have you guys on for a little bit. Not been laid in 5 years. What did he call me? Yeah. Did he say he's not been laid in 5 years? I mean, I get it.
Gen X dudes.
Hang on.
I'm that motherfucker. I'm that motherfucker that changed the scene for you. As you walk around and say, oh, can I cap you on, weirdo? I don't know where you come up with the slang. You're that motherfucker. But I'm the motherfucker that made that shit popular. You know what I mean? I'm the motherfucker that made it okay for you to say, in Spokane, a very conservative area, I'm 40 or 50 years old and my girlfriend is 21, and for nobody to give a shit except to say, oh, congratulations.
Nice to be here. Nice to be here.
Alright. Fucking, what's going on? Sorry, I was a little distracted.
No, it's fine. No, I'm a bit fucking stoned right now.
Don't.
I just came in here as I'm actually writing up an email for Dave right now because he insists that I shoot him a fucking email so that we can have a sober one-on-one debate.
Sober being the The
Yeah, I don't know
what is
if
it called?
he's
The
capable.
keystone
Yeah.
of that arch. Let me add Viola real quick.
What's up, Vila?
Hi,
So,
darlings.
anybody, Vila, can you take care of the S in the chat that needs to
With
be
the-
gotten rid of? Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. that
of
one.
course.
So we don't need to deal with that anymore. What was I gonna say? So I actually haven't like really been paying attention. All I heard was that he hasn't had sex in 5 years, and
The main point that was made here.
okay, let's see. Fuck it, it's only 4
or
minutes.
any beer gastropub on an off night when the douchebag clones aren't around. And
Thank
you can find
Mango.
plenty of Gen Z women willing to date Gen X dudes.
Why can't you?
I'm that motherfucker. I'm that motherfucker that changed the scene for you.
No.
As
No,
you
you're
walk
not.
around and
You didn't even
say,
change the scene for yourself.
Yeah,
He
you.
has said he's not been laid in like 5, 8. No, that's it. He said he's not been laid in 8 years, right? He said,
Right.
I'm the
Years.
motherfucker that got everyone dating age gap.
Starting a petition.
But you've been there 5 years and you've not been laid in 8 years. How the fuck have you done anything to show that? Not only that, age gap relationships were a thing before you were born, sweetheart. They were popular before
Yeah.
you were born because
You know,
old,
You
freaky,
need to-
dirty men always like getting hot young pussy.
You
The only
don't
thing is
want
they have money.
if you're gonna try and get pussy of any kind, you need to not hang out by the dumpster ever.
The
Yeah.
Dumpster, which is well, he's G-manning right now. He's walking around in the wild, fucking just ranting into his phone vertically, of course.
So,
'Cause
come
we
on,
don't
can
do
you see
landscape
him
on
in
the
a
internet.
cocktail bar? Really?
No, I couldn't see him being allowed in a bar,
Mm-hmm.
let alone. I imagine he drinks at the dumpster. I don't
yeah,
know. Like,
under
I
the
don't know.
bridge downtown.
He
I was gonna
drinks
say, well,
outside the off license because the fucking homeless people that drink in the car park a few meters down the way won't even talk to him. They're like, "Now fuck off. We're not going near
Yeah.
you." So he has to
yeah,
drink in the outside the door alone. Not even
even the
homeless people will
junkies want him
drink
to
with
go screw.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. All right, let's see.
"Oh,
Alright,
can I
then.
cap you on, weirdo?" I don't know where you come up with the slang, "You're that motherfucker."
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm the motherfucker that made
Hold on,
that.
before he fucking continues, I just want to say, Clone One said starting a petition to get Mango laid. So, anyway, I'll sign that petition. Fucking, but I didn't mean to put that up, and I was about to say, I hate the. Is there any way to move this? I wish I could put the thing elsewhere because it just covers your face. Actually, you know what I
Oh
can do?
yeah, well I mean,
Boom.
yeah, there you
There we
go.
go.
Since I only have a static avatar, it
Yeah, I
makes
was
more
like,
sense.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we don't need to see Anna's bullshit over here. Anyway.
You can still see my
Let's
eyes.
see.
You can see the eyes. That's all that
Peeking
matters.
over. That's actually pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
it is
It's
cute.
pretty cool.
that
Alright, let's
shit
keep going.
popular. You know what I mean? I'm the motherfucker that made it okay for you to say in Spokane, a very conservative area, I'm
What's up,
40
Tab?
or 50 years old and my girlfriend is
Spokane.
21, and for nobody to give a shit.
That's never been weird,
Except to say,
even in
"Oh,
conservative
congratulations."
areas.
I'm that
What's that?
motherfucker. I'm the motherfucker
Having
that
being
changed
50
the
and having a
paradigm 5 years
21-year-old
ago
girlfriend.
by what I did. and
Isn't
what
a
I have gone
motherfucker
through
supposed
for
to
you,
like get
Spokane.
fuck?
But where are you
Yeah.
Wait, what? Is that what he said? Isn't the motherfucker supposed to get fuck?
no, that's what that's what I
That's
said.
what
You
Anna said.
Yeah, you
Like,
said.
isn't a motherfucker actually meant to get fucked because they're fucking their mum? Like,
Oh, I'm still confused by like what he's bringing to the table in general. He's like, I'm the one who did what? Like, what is this huge
He
movement in
thinks-
Spokane about like old
I
people
Yeah,
don't
where's
fucking?
this movement in Spokane?
he
that
thinks
we're-
because
Yeah.
he sees a lot more age gap relationships, which we but all know his definition of that. He has no clue they're in a relationship. It could be a teenage girl going out with her father.
Right.
But Lucas
Like,
Werner
we have
sees
no
that and he's
clue.
like, he thinks
Yeah,
the fucking
he's
strangest
Yeah,
things
he-
possible.
Well,
Yeah.
he thinks he's owed women or some shit like that.
But he thinks because he's in Spokane and he's been very vocal about age gap relationships being a good thing, and now he suddenly sees age gap relationships everywhere. It's like,
Yeah.
I did that. I did
Telemeters.
that. They walk by
Yeah.
together, and he's like,
If he had
It's
that
like,
much
no.
influence, then he would have a fucking girlfriend. Like,
No,
it
it's
doesn't
just
make any
like
fucking sense.
the people who were using Tinder 5 years ago are now 40, so there's a bigger age gap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Like there's
Not
like
just
it's
that,
just
like-
there's so many different factors that go into it. But
50-year-old
right.
men
And you know what?
better, are taking better care of themselves. They're gonna pull younger women. Like,
Right.
and also 20-year-olds aren't that as embarrassed to hang out with their older father anymore.
right.
There's a lot of factors that go into it, and I promise you that not one of them is Lucas Werner. That's all.
Yeah. Here. Real quick. Tav does make good content, and I had fun until I fell asleep last night listening to
Yeah,
or watching
Tav's back. Get
yeah.
Tav
Tab's
1K.
lovely.
Check out the FML podcast. It's a lot of fun. I'm sure Mango will put. Well, there's the link to the channel. or
I
the
really
link to
hope
the
he starts
show from
doing
last
it
night.
again, but before
Where are
he
you when I
left,
need a hookup?
I think he was doing like some true crime
Where are you
stuff.
when I want to meet age
Yeah,
gap
I like the
lovers?
true crime stuff too. That shit's fun.
Where are you? You anywhere from me?
Where are you?
I'm the motherfucker.
Like
that
literally,
came
where
here
are you?
Up his
Are
own
you
ass.
safe?
after writing an equation that
Are you in an
described
alley?
time
Like, this is
travel.
it, this is it.
It's
I'm that motherfucker. I'm the motherfucker that said negative time equals distance over the speed of light multiplied by anything greater than 1, transliterated as the
Transliterated.
equation that I wrote. Negative t equals d over c.
I think we're looking
multiplied
at the
by
negative
anything
t
greater
right
than
now.
1 or
yeah.
Wah, wah,
Good one. Yeah, this makes no sense. I'm sure whoever he presented this equation to was like, please get out of my store. This makes no sense. Negative time, sure. It's the speed of light. I don't fucking know. Where is this going? How did he invent time travel? Because he put a negative sign in front of the T.
That's fucking
Anyway,
stupid.
I don't know. This
I'll
is
believe it when I
that's
fucking see it.
You know what? If he can time travel back to fucking wherever and just disappear, he would
That'd be
probably
awesome.
time travel to, like, I don't know, the Inquisition, just get thrown into the stockade for a week and die.
he'd try and become like a crusader, but he'd get thrown in the fucking stockade. Or something
Yeah.
like that.
or x greater than 1. I'm that motherfucker that reduced time travel down to a simple equation that a 5-year-old can understand. I'm that motherfucker
And
that
that's
changed
the
the
other
world.
thing.
You can
He
check it
thinks
with
a
NASA. You can
5-year-old
check it with the Large Hadron
understands
Collider.
that kind of equation.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's going to be a good father if he ever manages to not only find a woman that wants to have sex with him once, but enough time to get pregnant and willingly carry his seed.
Have you heard that he thinks
Yeah.
like sriracha will make him a better father?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We watched
Yeah.
that the other day.
Mhm.
You know, he
Fucking-
genuinely thinks
Actually-
sriracha would make him a better father.
What
Hey,
you don't
actually,
like
you
your
know what's-
veggies?
know what's funny?
Yeah,
Watch
You
this.
don't want to eat mummy's bad cooking?
There we go.
Sriracha.
I got
As a dad.
since I was using Brave, I closed it on this tab and it fucking so it saves it right there.
I swear, like, the
Yeah,
end of
you
that
could do
thing,
that.
he was literally saying, like I've said
I
before,
don't like turkey sandwiches either, man.
what have you guys done for
I
me?
melted some cheese
You
on
guys-
Right.
Like, you guys are bigoted. What have you,
Oh, yeah,
you say you do good stuff, what have you done for me?
It's
Not what
always
have you done for the people in need? What have you done for society? What have you done for your
it's always
neighborhood?
yeah.
What
It's
have you done
always
for
like
me?
it's always the lolcows always do that. What's in it for me? And fucking I think I made this. I'm sure I made this point. David said this multiple times or he said that in the exchange. Like, I don't give a fuck what my audience tells me, and it's just like, dude, you have to listen to people once in a while. Like, you can't just be like, everything has to be in it for me, or he doesn't talk to his friends unless there's something in it for him or some shit like that. He doesn't hang out with them unless they're taking him lunch or whatever the fuck he was getting at. But that's across the board with these motherfuckers. Is that's what they do. That's what they talk about, or that's what they need is just someone to fucking coddle and take care of them and fucking give them, pats on the fucking ass for doing jack shit. And it's just like, you're not. I don't even get pats on the ass for fucking working my ass off, because there's no ass to pat, but I still fucking do it, and it doesn't get me as far as I want to go. Fuck no, but I hopefully am farther than Lucas and some of the other little cows.
Oh yeah.
But fuck me, let's
I'm
continue.
right.
Sorry. And also, if you want to
It
see
works
me
down
molt-
to 6 centimeters
$20
of
penis.
space quite nicely when Lujan's wings experiment.
No, he probably measures that in telemeters.
Calls for that.
Oh,
If he
thank you so
thinks
much.
he's
Go ahead,
appreciate
fuck
sorted
your
out
girlfriends. Go ahead,
time
while I
travel.
supply them with
to
Wait,
within
what's that?
6 centimeters, right? Then he's not sorted it out. Because 6 centimeters, what? You're going to have part of your body end up here and the other here.
Well, where's the srirachanes go?
I know, right?
In between the
No,
body
it's the
part, you gotta
Srirachanes that
lube up.
powers the time travel machine.
Oh my god, I don't
That's
know where
how
that
you
was
lube
going.
up your space-time continuum with srirachanes.
Yeah.
It's srirachanes.
Real quick, thank you for patting my ass.
He
I
probably does
appreciate
think
that.
srirachanes would make him a good
Oh.
scientist.
Oh, whoa, pay my ass. Wait.
Pat.
I didn't.
He
Damn
said
it.
Pat.
Why did I let that correction go? Shit.
Ah, damn.
Anyway, but Bill says, Lucas, if you would have shared that food you made with the other shelter at the other, with the others at that shelter, you've been a good deed. That would have been a good deed, but you didn't. So you did.
Apparently,
Jesus
he doesn't
Christ,
live in
I'm
a
having
shelter
hard
anymore.
time reading
So.
this.
Yeah, but he
But you
keeps
didn't, so
posting
still
those
haven't done a great
videos,
service
you know,
Spokane,
you're like,
Washington. Sorry.
communal living.
I had a
Are those
hard
old though?
fucking
Does he
time
still
reaching
go to the
that.
fucking? Does he just go to the homeless shelter to have fun?
I don't know.
Like,
I
why
don't
is
know
he
if he
still
got,
there?
because I don't know how old those videos are.
That's a whole new level of
I
messed
wonder.
up then. Because if he does, that means he's going over there to hang out with his friends that he made when he lived there. Fair play. Don't care.
But ruin the
But
tray.
he's going over there to cook. Which means he's taking up electricity
Time.
and space, utensils, and time
He-
actually in the kitchen
there
to
was-
use the equipment when
When
he has a home.
when he did the goat cheese and the salami and shit, he was sitting on a bed.
Yeah.
So he was taking up a whole bed from somebody. Like he was taking up a whole bunk from somebody else. And like
Someone who wasn't homeless.
yeah,
I mean, someone who was homeless. I mean,
Yeah,
you get what I was saying.
someone who wasn't homeless taking a bed from someone who was
Exactly.
homeless. And what if that person had a fucking kid? You think he's gonna give it up? He's gonna be like, oh no, it's a single mom. Fucking, are you 18 to 24 years old with long telomeres?
Yeah, do you want some telometers? Like, get the
Yeah.
fuck
Like, is
out of
your
here.
is
No,
your
I wanna get
daughter
the fuck outta
over
here and get some
60?
sleep. Yeah. I'd be like, no, I want you out of here and me to get some sleep on not that bed that's covered in olive oil and filth.
Why is
But,
it covered in goat cheese? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who melted goat cheese all over the sheets?
It'd be the guy that's eating fucking open cheese, and he had no way to
he left that
refrigerate
on
that
telomere.
either.
Is on
Closed-minded
the
person
bed.
eating open cheese. That's
Yeah,
fucking
what a-
crazy.
He's the same guy that if he were competent enough to like have an office job, he'd be the one, cooking fish in the microwave, for sure, 100%, no doubt. But
Don't
real
be
quick,
that guy.
let me read Mango. Why I do modding for YouTube chats? Why I do rallies, protests? Because I want other people to have easier and happier lives. There's literally nothing in it for me, Wern. It's about others. Exactly. It's about other people, and that's why why I do this is for entertainment for other people. I do it for myself to get my shit out, but at the same time I do it for other people so you guys have entertainment. And if I had to go away, oh well. And I helped out fucking Anna with a little bit of charity. I like people, I like FML promoting other people's channels and podcasts
yeah.
and shit, because this isn't easy either. Like, this shit is hard work. That's why Anna only does it, a couple hours at a time, which I totally understand. This shit gets fucking exhausting. And you know what? It probably works out. It probably works out better in the long run. But at the same time, like, ow. What was I saying? Like, we do stuff. Like, we work. Is what I'm
So
trying to
for
say.
me,
I guess, maybe.
I try to help out my local community. So I'll do things like I'll cut the pathways clear because the council ignore most of the fact that stinging nettles overgrow certain parts of the pathway. I live on the path to school. I have like 100 children walking down that road twice a day, and then there's buggies, etc. And part of it's overrun with stinging nettles. The council weren't doing fuck all about it.
Right.
So I went and bought a load of
That's good.
chemical weed killer to get rid of them permanently.
Right.
I've done cutting back of hedges, things like that. When it rains, I try to unblock the drains here because again the council ignore this area because I live in like the poorest part of the town. They don't
Right.
care. And I try
And
to
you-
do all these little things that I can to help my local area. Doesn't bother me because like that part of the road doesn't affect me. It's for everyone. I'm past the stinging nettle bit, so I don't have to touch it, but everyone else did, and I was like, fuck it, I'll sort it. I didn't get anything out of it. No one knew I was the one that fucking did it. They just knew it was there one day, gone the next day. And I wasn't going to be there like, oh, look at me, I'm the saviour of the neighbourhood.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. I just wanted to do something nice for my area. I take pride in where I live. Like, but
Yeah,
it's
like,
always, give me something, do something for me. I'm not going to help anyone out. I'm
Exactly.
not going to do anything good, but do
Yeah.
stuff for me.
Yeah, and that's how he's always gonna be, and unless he, I mean, that I can't even say unless because that's how he's always gonna fucking be.
Probably
He's
how
just
it's
going
always
to.
been.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of how they all are again because they need to pull their collective heads out of their collective asses or each other's asses if they're because a lot of them clout chase each other and try and be like Shani and what's her face, Foodie Beauty or whatever. Chantal.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, like if they're gonna clout chase, then they're just they're clout chasing dog shit.
Just like when Shani was having a really big drama and Vaughn was like trying to get brownie points and being like, "Well, I'm not as bad as Shani." It's like, yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, they're all like I mean there's tiers of like bad. I would
there's
say
tiers, but they're like
Yeah.
Vaughn and Shani are both bottom tier
oh yeah,
because they're shitty
my
to
God.
children, so that's why they're bottom tier.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
then Rev's wallowing in the fucking shit down there with them. Absolutely. Like there's no excusing that. And there's we've seen the damage they've done at least, or we've seen the neglect that they've instilled or what am I trying to say? Forced onto their children.
Yeah, that's like the
Um,
bottom of the bottom tier right there.
Yeah.
That's straight up just laziness. Like it literally just bottom of the barrel. And hearing about the fact that there was like the CPS worker there for 2 hours in Vaughn's house talking about the toddler was in the swing for the entire 2 hours that the CPS worker was there. And even me, who's never had kids, never even had like younger siblings, knows that you should only keep them in there for a very short amount of time. And I just know that simply because I've walked by a cranky toddler in one of those things that's like crying and shit, and I'm like, hey, what's up with this thing? Like, should I take him out? Oh yeah, he's been in there probably a little too long. Go ahead, pop him out. Just go play with the fucking blocks, kid. And that's it. Like, it's not that fucking hard,
Yeah, especially if you've got other things for a kid to enjoy. But how how stimuli deprived were they?
Yeah,
I can't
especially.
imagine Vaughn having a load of toys for them. I can't imagine Mum being able to get many toys for the kids because she's an old fucking lady. Like,
No shit,
so what
and
they're relying on extended family for birthdays and Christmases to maybe get
right.
toys for the kids.
Plus those kids like apparently terrorized the mom, made her jump out of a fucking window and whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah, and they locked her in her room.
Oh yeah, that's what it was, and she was forced to go out of the window or some.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she, I think she broke her hip or something. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know if the kids maliciously did it or not, or they were mucking about and couldn't open the door. Like again.
Yeah. Well,
But
they're
why were
toddlers.
there locks on the
so.
outside of the door?
Yeah. They,
Shouldn't have been possible for that to happen. I've locked myself out of the house when my little girl was a baby. I locked myself out the house.
yeah.
And,
That doesn't make
I
any sense.
literally ripped the letterbox off the door, shoved my hand in, and managed to do that.
Yeah.
This was back when I was like unhealthily skinny. But still, like, you just don't think, like, I've got to get to the kid. I've got to get to them. They're not safe. They're not safe.
Right.
And,
Right.
you know, that's all you think about, really. So I imagine that's where she was at going like, fuck,
Yeah.
I've got to make sure they're okay. Not a,
Yeah, it's not that the door is locked. It's what they're doing out while the door
yeah,
is
it's like
locked.
they could get hurt. She knows how
Yeah.
fucking bad his home is, how dirty it is, how shitty it is.
Right, and they,
I don't,
you know,
actually, I don't know if she was at her house or not, actually.
I think it was at her house. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to go into the story, but I don't want to digress into
Yeah.
Vaughn too much. Let's bring it back to the Wern.
With what they need. A friend, someone that would be there for the shit you don't or won't do because you're so depressed. When I haven't gotten laid in 9 years, I'm the
It's 9
motherfucker
years
that's
now.
willing to be in the
Oh.
position that you can't be in, and you get everything that I want. I'm that motherfucker that just lets it go.
Broken Lizard presents Broken Lizard.
I'm that motherfucker that changed the world. I changed it for Spokane. What do you expect me to do?
Hey,
Go to
what's going on,
Seattle and
Jason?
change it there
Hold
too?
on one second.
Go to Olympia, change it there as well? I'm that motherfucker that changed this. I'm the motherfucker that made this okay. I'm the motherfucker that made this accepted. And what do you do to me? Are you ever there for me?
Clean.
Are you ever that motherfucker?
Oh, okay.
So go on and fuck your girlfriends as they come to me for what they really need. A companion, a friend.
This is getting a little bit too specific. Somehow think maybe a girl that he's like, oh, it's okay. No, yeah, of course we can be friends. No, it's fine. And then when the whole, yeah, I'll be your friend. Oh my god, your boyfriend was being so mean to you. It's okay. Let me comfort
Yeah.
you. He'll just put
The
your head
shoulder
down
to cry
here.
on. Yeah. Except that shoulder smells like fucking, I don't know,
Crotch
day
sweat.
old donuts and crotch
Ugh.
sweat. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got.
and then
Why does he have
and
crotch
then that
sweat on
happens
his
and-
shoulders?
no.
Sorry.
I just have him in like the memories of guys being like that, and they're like, "I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend," and they try to cause trouble in the relationship,
Yeah,
and then they're comforting you is trying to hook up with you,
right. And I've
and he's
seen
that
that.
guy.
I've heard that.
He's
that's
that
a-
guy.
Yeah, and he would not be good at it because, well, I mean, we've seen the Warren. He's got no skills. They're skills socially or, well, otherwise, really. So he's not. I don't. Even if he did, even if he were that guy, I still don't think he would get the girl in the end.
No.
Let me read this.
What's your friend?
The hand's doing pretty good. There was a hook and eyelet on the door to stop the kids playing in a room. They claimed a chair and put it on to lock her in. So they like put a chair up against the door, and there was a hook and eyelet, which an old woman probably couldn't break that enough. I mean, I could easily pull that thing apart and get it unjammed, but I don't know how they would use a chair to get up under there, because if you're pulling the door open, then the chair would just fall. The chair has to be on the inside in order for it to stop anything. But I don't know.
I think
I'm
the
not a
hook and
Vaughn
eyelet
expert.
was up high, so the kids had to get on a chair to reach it.
Oh, okay, that's what he's saying. I get what you mean. That makes a lot more sense. All right, they claim. Oh, I gotcha. And what's going on, Mary
No.
Sunshine? Welcome back.
No,
and-
James. No. There's not enough money.
What did he say?
Said the Wern wants a date. You can save so many people.
Oh yeah, come on.
I'll let the world burn.
Take one for the team. Come on.
I've already taken one for the team, mate. I'm not doing it again.
You gotta do it this time. Come on. Humans only have about like 1,500 years left. So, one sec. FML. Hang on. Sorry to tickle my throat. But humans have like 1,500 years left on this planet as a species. So, you guys, like, come on, make it a little bit more entertaining for us, because this one's playing out pretty fucking wild. I really want to see how this thing goes. I mean, the Trump thing was, well, it's par for the course, honestly. But there goes those trucks. But still, I want to see what's next, at least, the very least. So take one for the team. Hang on, sorry, I got to send some V. Enter again. I am working with. Send it to the group thing. It's the first one I could find. Anyway, moving along.
But you know damn well, I'm the motherfucker that made it okay for you. And I'm straight single popping this. I'm that motherfucker that changed it.
That was some good timing. I want to hear that again. I don't know if y'all heard that.
That was absolutely nuts. It's easy to miss like little nuggets that he says like that. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Listen to his phone go off. It's gonna be a little loud. Sorry.
But you know damn well, I'm the motherfucker that made it okay for you. And I'm straight single popping this. I'm that motherfucker that changed it and made it okay for you.
He's just like, boop boop. I'm straight popping this. Boop boop. Somebody make a song out of that shit. Oh shit! I guess that's it.
And I guess that's wow. What a weird way to end it.
Yeah, that's
Look at that.
Well, he
46
got
dislikes compared to 10 likes. That's crazy.
Is that what it had?
Yeah, it had
God.
46 dislikes.
I can't type that. I can't type in
It's all
too
good.
much.
It's all good.
Hang on a sec. I'm gonna put this on low. Just to have a little bit of background music. Let me know if it's too loud, or I should put it a little lower. There we go.
I should probably go grab some lunch, honestly.
All right, dude. No problem. Thank you for coming by. I'm sure Mango will drop some links in the chat. I don't know if you're
Always happy
moderate
to
or
stop
not,
by. Like, it's always
sure.
fun to drop by.
for sure. It's nice to have you here, and fucking anytime. Oh shit. Well, your replacement is just showed. Your relief is here.
Okay.
Perfect timing.
I'll
Well,
talk to you guys later.
Ah.
enjoy your lunch.
Have a
man.
lovely day, darling.
And take
Bye.
care.
Bye.
What's
There he
up?
is.
Holy shit.
What's going on, brother?
What's
man?
going on,
Oh,
Pimps and Pipettes?
yeah.
What is
Oh,
up?
not much. Go ahead.
I came by, I wanted to say something.
Uh-oh.
Viola, you said you wanted the true crime. My mouth is not working today. The true crime content. So today we're doing true crime, and you guys are invited to join me.
Oh.
Yeah.
What time? What time are we doing? it?
Right now I have it slotted for 11, but it's basically whenever you guys want to do it. I can change the time.
11.
My time,
Yes.
Pacific time, so in 2 hours. No, in an hour. But
Oh,
I
an
can.
hour? Yeah, that's
Oh,
actually perfect.
Awesome,
And,
yeah.
All right.
Uh,
So
And we
If
could.
I'm gonna duck out now in that case, so I can quickly
Okay.
do something with my little girl first.
Okay.
All
You
right,
know,
Sweet.
yeah.
like juggling being an actual decent parent. One,
Right.
it's
Shani.
hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard being one of those today nowadays.
I am glad all I have to take care of is a broken hand.
I told you, you've been jerking off too
I
hard.
can
I told you last
I-
night on FML, you jerk off too hard,
Right,
man.
see, you can say
Oh.
hi, just don't come on camera. Hi.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh,
Maybe I'll
yeah.
we'll finish that joke in a minute.
Yeah, we'll finish that joke later.
Say goodbye to everyone for me. Bye.
Take
Violet
care.
is about to explode into sparkles. Yes, I would love you guys to join me and give
sorry.
your commentary on
It's okay.
on this particular case that I picked out for true crime today. And because you said it, I'm doing it today. So I was like, okay.
Oh,
we're gonna do it.
sweet.
The people want it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna say goodbye, and
Alright.
I will message you guys in a minute.
All right.
Awesome.
Talk to you
Thank
later,
you.
everyone.
All right.
Awesome.
And I'm probably going to leave you to it too because I got to send out
Okay.
links and stuff, do all that promotion
right.
shit. All right.
Uh,
Peace.
All right.
Love
Sweetie.
you.
Peace out, brother. See you in a bit. Alrighty. And then there was one. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna take a real quick Riley break. I'm gonna go grab the Don't Be an Ass shirt and chill a little bit, and then we're gonna watch a little bit of the Captain before I sign off, and then go into Tav. What's going on? What's going on here? Felix about to explode his body. Yeah, that was funny. Alright. Did I miss anybody coming in? I hope not. Alright, so real quick, I'm just gonna let this play. I'll be right back in before the end of the next song. More, let's see. Oh yeah, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. 3 minutes. 87 minutes. You're very sweet. I love you too, James McNeil. Look at that timing. All right, I'm back. Real quick. Shit's like throbbing. I was kind of like running around, and I had to undo this shirt. Now I was like swinging my arm around and got a bunch of fucking blood in it. All right. And I can't take another, or I can't take one for a fucking while. All right. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. All right. It's getting around flu season, guys. Get your flu shots. You still gotta do it. Even though you might get your COVID vaccine, which you should get your COVID vaccine unless you're immunocompromised. It's not just for you, it's for everybody else as well. But last year, since everybody, or a lot of people were wearing masks, a lot fewer people got the flu. A lot fewer people I know actually got the flu. And so, I'm bringing back the don't be an ass, wear your damn mask. Shirt for sale down below. I'm sure Mango will go ahead and post that in the chat here in a second, and you can get yours. They're super soft. They come in, and I don't even think I really had to wash mine. It didn't really smell too bad, but I would suggest washing it. Didn't shrink, didn't bleed. I've worn it a few times, and hey, let's see if I can, yeah. It's hard to, yeah. Woo. Doing this all left-handed, sorry. None of the graphics have come off is what I'm trying to say. So they're super comfy. They are, and you if you want not this one, but you want to get the Secretions shirt, or you would like a different design, there are other designs. I'm gonna go ahead and repost some things, maybe make a couple more depending on how this goes. So stay tuned, and it would really help me out if you guys bought some merch. I would prefer that over the Cash App or anything. So that'll being said, let's I will don't wear my mask. Bill Portley, please wear your mask. It's really important. Wear your mask for me. If tell you what, damn. I wish I could say if I buy you a mask, will you wear it? But I can't afford to do that kind of charity right now. So sorry, but anyway, let me see. I got notifications. You guys get to see my smelly armpits. Ooh, that's what it was. Sorry, armpit cam. There it is. Sorry, I need to make sure my phone is charged. It's on 11%. 11%. I still wear my mask, even though seemingly most people no longer care. Yeah, I still wear mine wherever I go. If I forget to wear it in like the gas station or something, I don't particularly mind. But if I go to the grocery store, I wear it because that's food. People take that home. There's not just cooked food, but there's dry goods as well. I am immunocompromised. I have mine. Awesome. I'm glad you like the music. I have plenty more. It's 3 hours and we're only 20 minutes into it. All right. Speaking of 20 minutes in, let's spend a little bit of time on the captain, and then we'll switch over. We'll send everybody over to FML for a little bit. Let's see. That's what it was. Again, I'm doing this left-handed. I apologize if anybody's wondering. Yeah, here it is. This guy's somewhat popular for some reason. I don't know why. But he's got some views. Let's look at some of these views. I just saw it. 666 views. This video is evil. Let's keep it there. Now, he has a few videos, but we only have time for one. So we got to pick a short one. Natural language learning. Be fluent. Okay. We gotta pick a short one. So, you're afraid of work and being an adult. Miss super chats. Sorry, I didn't actually expect to go on FML, so I have to, because he's got He's got so many that are just so fucking. Why can't calculating? This is the one I actually wanted to go over. Calculating the value of a woman. So my phone's in my pocket, unlocked. Please shout at me. All right, dude. I'll let you know. Thanks for coming by. I hope you have a good time with your mates. Let's see. Why social science will become. Fuck it. Let's do this one
Okay, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to be incredibly fast.
again.
Because
6 minutes is fast.
and the internet doesn't seem to be reliable today. Yay. So there was an article. Someone said, hey, did you hear that YouTube is going to like demonetize people who deny global climate change? And I went online. I found the site. Apparently this is true. The Verge, Google and YouTube will cut off money for climate change deniers. Google will no
Good.
longer allow advertisers, publishers, and YouTube creators to monetize content that denies the existence of.
All right, I don't say that as in like good, fuck you, you should be silenced and stuff like that. But like, this is YouTube. If they're gonna do that, I'm glad they're doing it for that. All right. Now when. Yeah, this fucking guy. Now, when it comes to these being regulated as public utilities, I agree. If these platforms were regulated as public utilities, and they should be, in most cases, then I would have no problem with the climate deniers and everything being here. With everybody being here, okay, I would have an issue with them with what they say, of course, but like, I couldn't say anything about it. If the platform then said, hey, we can't have these certain views, even though it's a public utility, then I would be right here next to this dude, being like, hey, what can we do together to make sure that this shit doesn't happen again? Because we might disagree, but that's a stomp on free speech. We're not at that point yet, though. We're still at the point of private companies run these. So when I say good, it's the same crowd, the PragerUs, the Aaron Clares, the climate deniers, the anti-vaxxers, the anti-maskers, all of those same motherfuckers kind of lumped together. And when they go and vote, they want corporations to be able to do whatever the fuck they want. And when that happens to be... when the market regulates itself in a way that is against them, they don't like it. So then they clamor for, hey, you're stifling us. It's like, no, you voted for this. You wanted this to happen, and now you're trying to dig your way out of it while holding the same values. Well, it doesn't really work that way, so we need to figure out... so you need to figure out, like, how you're going to do this. And there's plenty of places for people to go on the internet. You go to BitChute, you can go to... was it Rumble or whatever, and speak your mind. You can be as far right or extreme as you want in a lot of places. But those places aren't as popular because they didn't have the foothold that YouTube does, because YouTube was the first. That's why it got the most popular. And it was bought by Google, and it got expanded, and it's it's owned by $1 trillion company. So if you're going to bitch about being kicked off for what you say, it's because you voted that way. All right. I understand, most of the TOS and what I can and can't say. So I try to avoid things. And, if I could say this, that, and the other thing, sure, I would. But I also like my channel. I don't want to piss people off by saying things that don't need to be said. So, but let's continue.
Of climate change. The company detailed into changes in the support document on Thursday. Today, we are announcing a new monetization policy for Google advertisers, publisher, and
Weirdo extremists are actually very unpopular.
And the monetization of content that contradicts well-established scientific consensus around the existence and causes of climate change. This includes contents referring to climate change as a hoax or scam, claims denying that long-term trends show the global warming is climbing, claims that benign greenhouse emission or human activity contribute to climate change. Body bee, body boo, ba ba boo. Right? And you may have seen this trend in other social media outlets, especially as it pertains to the disease But everything was like, oh, this has been unverified. We have fact checkers. We have the Truth Ministry. The truth, which should scare you.
Why the fuck, bro? Conservatives are scared of fucking everything. The fact checkers? No, I want to know that the shit that's being presented to me is true. If it's untrue, then I don't want to propagate it. And if I propagate it and I find out that it later on is untrue, then I want to be able to correct myself. It's called being able to be wrong. It's part of leadership. You're the captain. You're supposed to be this military man. I think you were, I don't know your military career, but that's part of leadership. If you couldn't tell your soldiers you were wrong,
it's not just YouTube.
Were you guys ever really truly that successful? What do your OERs look like?
It's Facebook, Twitter, I'm sure. Ooh, you sure you want to tweet that out? This has not been, this is a fault. Let me fact check this.
Okay,
It's like,
I hope you have a good
who
nap.
put you in charge of truth?
Everybody give,
and you may be able
put some ambulances and some peaches, and better yet, put various fruits in the chat for Mango, because she's not feeling so hot today. So give her some fruits, and then I'm gonna sign off in about 20 minutes or so.
a little bit like, this is concerning. This is very, why do they care? And allow me to explain why you should be concerned and where this is going, okay? This push for settled science, especially on things like, well, I'm not too sure about global warming. Let's say you're not convinced one way or the other. Yeah, it might be happening, but I got some questions, all right?
If you still have questions on global warming, you're not going to the right places. That's basically it. I don't understand how you could be unsettled on global warming. Thank you, Clone. Thank you, Free Monkey Lubricants Podcast. Thank you, James McNeil. Thank you all for all the fruits. It is settled science. There are things that are settled science. Evolution is essentially settled science. Gravity is less settled science than evolution. Climate change is settled science. I'll steal the Neil deGrasse Tyson versus Ben Shapiro bit here, and gender identity is settled science because it's undeniable that human beings express their gender in different ways. I mean, that's true. It's fact. So we should explore it. And that's the settled part of the science. We still need to go into it and figure out why this happens. That's where it is. Science isn't here to answer questions. It's not here to prove shit. It's just it's the best way we have to understand the world around us. And going through the scientific process is the best way to, I guess, discover things and find answers to questions that you might want. I don't know.
They don't care. They're still good. No, that's wrong. You're like, well, isn't that kind of up for debate? Did we really apply the scientific method? In short, is it true? Does 1 + 1 = 2? Do we know this for a fact?
Yes,
and as you may have noticed that there's been a push for politics to abandon the scientific method and come up with repeatable, we got it's not a theory. We prove it's a law. We can build.
He just said, abandon the scientific method and just prove that it's repeatable. You have to go through the scientific method in order to prove that it's repeatable. Okay, am I wrong on that? Somebody with a degree, tell me I'm fucking wrong on that. You would have to go through the entire fucking process to make sure it's repeatable, and it's been repeatable. Yes. I want proof. Doesn't listen to fact checkers. Yeah, exactly. Holy shit, dude. Math isn't the scientific method. No, math isn't. It's not the scientific. Yeah, I thought I was right. Sorry. Sometimes the smoothness of some of these people's brains really fucking like it reflects in the sunlight, gets in my eyes, so I can't really think straight. Abandon scientific method and use the scientific method. Yes, exactly. Perfect.
Geostationary satellites off of it and things like that. No, this is real. All right. You kind of, I don't know if it's gotten to that 1 + 1 = 2 level just yet.
Oh, it absolutely is. The problem is that idiots like you just deny the science. You just deny it. You deny the facts that are in front of your face. You deny the extreme weather changes or extreme weather events that are more frequent and more severe. You deny the loss of species. You deny increases in like forest fires or anything like that. And you look at like, oh, what about the earthquakes? It's the end of the world because we don't believe in God enough. Like, fuck off. The earthquakes are going to happen regardless. Regardless of if this were a desolate planet with no life on it or not, those earthquakes would fucking happen because that's how tectonic plates work. That's how plate tectonics work. Sorry, I'm an idiot. They make me want to abandon life. Jesus Christ. No abandoning life unless it's in Minecraft.
And so
only in Minecraft.
Warning sirens going outside for someone trying to lie to you is that they guarantee, mark my words, you heard it here first, they will be trying to move this watered down standard of settled science. In other words, settled science, just uttering that, has now replaced the scientific method, and they are going to apply it now to the social sciences. Why? Because if you can get YouTube, Facebook, whoever else to say settled science, and if you don't agree with me, you're censored, now you can go and say, nope, it's settled science, because all the social sciences just proves that socialism works or should work, which is haven't done.
He actually makes a fairly good point there. If Facebook or YouTube is going to be the main arbiter of what is allowed, I can understand where he's coming from. However, it's fairly easy to debunk like shitty science in general. So yeah, he's right in like, yeah, it is kind of scary to think that, okay, well, I don't want some mega corporation being, the arbiter of what is and isn't true when it comes to, science, especially, like, that's the world around us. And like that's where the public utility thing comes in. So we have to have that public utility, and it's fairly, I mean, if you have a Facebook can easily like source things, because if I take something from a Harvard study on say plant biology and the how sunlight affects the ficus in a standard household, and I put that up, and someone wants to disagree with me and they go and put some bullshit up that makes absolutely no sense and doesn't jive with the scientific method, even at face value, then I mean, what's the point of it even like being there? I mean, yeah, if it's a public utility, sure, put it up. But if it's a private company and they don't want someone to be misled and have that be a liability, well, who am I to say anything other than me being like, okay, well, I disagree with that, I'm not going to use Facebook. And hey, guess who hasn't used Facebook since 2018? That guy. There's a very good reason. It's because Facebook is the devil. And not only that, but him as a service member or a veteran should know that, I'm going to say this, social media, especially Facebook, will ruin your military career. That's it. Take that to heart. So if you are in the military, you're planning to go into the military, get the fuck off of Facebook. If you use it, just stop posting shit. Don't post pictures of yourself. Don't post pictures of stuff. Send it to your family. That's all you got to know. That's it. And I'm sure if Free Monkey Lubricants podcast is still here, probably still working on a show, he can attest to that. Probably knows somebody that posts some dumb shit. And he says, 100 named hurricanes in the past 5 years, 50 of them in the past 17 months. Jesus Christ. Wait. The named hurricanes. You're going to have to refresh me on that. Okay. Yeah. You might know somebody that got their career destroyed by Facebook or something like that.
That's
That's all I'm saying.
And that's what that is what this goal is to take other people's wealth. That's it.
Water.
That's all the social sciences ever. This is why you can't, if you look at the there's a veracity or repeatability crisis, not just in the social sciences, but psychology as well. Where it's like, this ain't no science. And it's a laughable joke. It's not the social sciences. There's nothing scientific about it. It's just rationalization.
And there you go. That's the key phrase there, making sure everybody knows he is scientifically illiterate, if we didn't know it before. It is science. You do apply the scientific method to social sciences, and it is a very, very messy science. It's really hard to gauge social sciences. Okay, it is a science. It's legit fields. Well, and just like any legitimate field, there are going to be parts of it that just don't jive with any sort of don't jive with essentially like capitalism, in the sense that you can't really get a working job using them. And for example, if you want to say like archaeology or anthropology, if you specialize in Egyptology, you're not going to work very much outside of academia. However, if you get a job as an archaeologist and you specialize in, museum curating, you could be like a docent of a museum that knows how to catalog and take care of stuff and makes some decent money and stuff like that. This is the degrees are worthless guy, that when it really depends on what degree you get, and he knows deep down that all the boomer shit that he spouts off about all these fucking lazy ass blue hairs with their gender studies degrees and shit, not getting jobs, being baristas, being a drain, one just fucking communism and shit, doesn't understand that like the same people that complain and give him those complaints that he parrots are the people that force those kids to like go into college, or force their kids to go into college. Well, like, you have to get a degree, otherwise you're not going to get a good job. And they're like, what do I do? I don't know. It's up to you. Figure it out. That's what I did. Air quality is unhealthy, so I ain't going nowhere today. Awesome. Let's see. There were people always posting stupid shit on Facebook that got them in trouble. Personally, stayed off as much as possible. Yeah, exactly. It's the best thing you can do if you were in the military. Let's finish this up, and then I'm gonna take off. I might go and take my fucking
to install socialism,
medicine,
to enslave the producers and give the money to the parasites. That's it. That's all it is.
It's exactly what I'm saying.
It didn't matter if you put sciences at the end of social sciences. That's like economics. This is the miserable science. Like, no, this isn't a science. This is artwork. This is guessing. This is predicting.
It is. Economics is kind of a science. Economics is weird. Don't get me started. I don't want to get started.
There's no science here. There's no math involved. I guess there's math involved, but there's no veracity. God almighty, to look at the track record. How many trillions have we spent trying to eliminate poverty? That still hasn't worked. So the track record, it's the social guess.
That's because it never goes to the right places. It never goes anywhere worthwhile. Eliminating poverty could be easy. Yeah, okay. Said this a while ago. Communism works on paper until you go ahead and factor in human beings. Then that's when it all falls apart. But we have enough resources to actually be able to get people out of poverty. That's what UBI is, but that's not what you support. That's what like the tax credit is, but that's not what you support. Taxing the rich, that's not what you support. Medicare for all, that's not what you support. All of these things could help people get out of poverty, but those are not things that you want to support. Student loan debt cancellation. You don't want to do that. You think that's a waste of fucking money when all of a sudden, you know, millions of people would have tens of thousands of dollars in their pocket. How would that not stimulate the economy? I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I just don't understand economics like you're, you know, scientifically minded ass. Why don't you put on a goddamn lab coat, motherfucker? Might as well. I'm not actually well versed in economics because my econ teacher was completely checked out and totally and only talked about his Apple stock and made us do basic bookwork. Yeah, I've had a few teachers like that. Those are the worst. If you are a teacher, you should be paid more. I agree, but don't check out from your students. A lot of your students may need you, and I know it's hard, but like, don't do that. Be at least fun in the end. Help them out. Give them something. Let's see. There's over 500 billionaires in the U.S. Something tells me there's ways to fix poverty. Yeah, one or two. I can think of a few.
It's the social fraud. It's a joke that you can even get college degrees in these things. But
what about trade school? Hey, fuckface. Should I go to trade school for basket weaving? You idiot. That's what I was talking about. It's the exact same fucking thing. How much money am I going to make basket weaving if I go to fucking trade school for it? Not a whole lot, probably. I'm going to have a bunch of gnarled hands from sticking them in water and folding wood all day, every day. At some, you know, historic farm. It's the only place I've ever seen a fucking basket weaver. Like, it's the exact same thing, dude. How far am I going to go with an Egyptology degree? I don't know, setting up displays in fucking Egypt. Actually, I have something really cool I want to show you guys on the way out.
if we're going to claim global warming is settled science, I'm not.
Fuck up. It is.
Still haven't convinced me. And now the disease is settled science, with a mustard that doesn't meet the scientific method. I don't know. You haven't convinced me yet. You really haven't convinced me. And maybe it's a marketing problem that people got. But now all we have to do is say settled science. Now anything can be proved. And if it's settled science, it has that stamp of approval, we could ban you and punish you for disagreeing with settled science. And mark my words, they're going to start moving it on to the social sciences. I don't know how forward-thinking the managers at big tech are thinking, pushing socialism. I don't know if they know how that works. You're not getting your corporate executive packages, if you were wondering how that works. Where this ends, the last train stop, there's no retire. Like, yeah, you'll get a pension from whatever, Facebook or Apple, but be darned if any of those dollars buy anything, or if there's anything to buy with those dollars. But that's where this is going. You're like, wow, you're really pushing this black and white fact thing. How about we hold off a little bit on? I'd like a little bit of higher. Nope, banned.
God, what the
and
fuck?
They're going to come in.
Even talking?
They're going to say, "Yep, whatever ism variant of feminism, environmentalism, ismism, Marxism, whatever." That's settled science. We have it proven here with all these academic papers that have.
I failed you guys. Unfortunately, the video I was looking for is gone. It's gone. I think I got to take it down for copyright because it was the Egyptian Grand Museum opening, but it was like a very specific compilation, and I think someone fucking got it. Paella. Paella. Anybody get the reference? I hope I did it well. My class was his only. My class was only a regular class. He taught AP Econ instead of it. Yeah. Okay. Econ. So he literally checked out during my class. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's par for the course a lot of the time because it just doesn't give a fuck about the kids that well, a lot of the kids in the class don't give a fuck, and some of them want to learn, like yourself, but you get missed out on. I have a degree out of BTI, Basket Weaving Technical Institute. Yeah, how is this socialism? It's it is. It's socialism. Just don't worry about it.
I've all had the data and the numbers fudged. All the data's in the numbers fudged.
How do you know? How do you know?
Nonstop Dre, but Cappy, they say we will own nothing and be happy. And if you're not happy, you'll be dead.
Bro. Let me tell you a story, Gabby. I went to, I was working on my house. And, well, long story short, I hurt my hand. So I went to the hospital. I was like, ooh, ow, doc, help me out. Doc was like, you idiot, you broke your hand. I was like, oh, shit. So they gave me all this bandage and a splint. There's a heart piece in there. I can knock on it too hard. And, I got some medicine. I got some Percocets, and that's it. And then I came home. Well, I'm not gonna get much of a bill from that, depending on how this goes. I mean, if this is basically the extent of it, I'm not gonna get a bill from that, and that's because of this. You know that. You've been to the VA, I'm sure. And yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be like, well, yeah, we earned that. Well, I want to have earned that for everybody. I want to make sure that that everybody has that. Mango is sick. I want Mango to be able to go and be healed for free without having to worry about shit. I have to take the bus instead of an ambulance. Oh shit, I have to walk instead of getting a fucking $3,000 ambulance. I think that would be great. Now, I drove there on a broken hand, which was fine for me. But I forget. Oh no. I was gonna say. But that's what I want for everybody. That's the kind of socialism I want, and I want the mega corporations, the ones that make money off of all of these super chats. Because I think this is a super chat. Yeah, this is a super chat. So the money that the 30% that YouTube takes from you off of these super chats, that they then use to stifle your speech, I want that to be used for everyone's health care. I don't want the full 30%. I want a portion of that to be used for everyone's health care, if that's what they're gonna do. Fair enough. So that, like, your buddy, if you have somebody on here that's not a veteran, that gets most, if not all of their money off of YouTube, and they break their arm, or they get into a car accident, they shouldn't have to pay for shit because YouTube has been footing the bill along with Target and Walmart and fucking, who else? All the other mega corporations. Why the fuck does it have to come out of everybody else's pocket? Try that. I feel better. Okay. Toss the real reason you broke your hand. My desk is actually made of stone, and my chair was lower than I thought. There you go. All right. So let's finish this up. I think he's only got a couple things to say.
Or you'll be mentally ill. That's what it will be. You'll be mentally.
Oh yeah, shut the fuck up. You're not gonna be shot. You're the only ones that want to, like, actually kill people. I just went on a rant about trying to make people healthier, and you're the one that's like, stockpile your guns because they're coming to fucking get you. No, not really. Anyway, I really have to go and fucking go take a Percocet. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in FML for real, because this is actually hurting, and I'm full of coffee too. But I'm working on a schedule for the week. I got it up. I will post what's going on regarding this, regarding my hand, as soon as I get checked out tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow at the soonest, and then From there, we shall go. And if I am stuck at home, if I have to be stuck here and unable to work, then I will be stuck here and unable to work and do what I can to make sure I don't at everyone all the time and get a little bit of OBS running, maybe. But, thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button on your way out. If anybody wants to, what is this? Did you forget how to cook paella and then suddenly remember to cook paella at the end of the episode? No. That was, it was a Seinfeld reference. Paella. Yes. Catch me here. FML Podcast is going to be right there. I'm going to play us out with The Ravenous Bean. If you guys have not checked out The Ravenous Bean's new EP, go ahead and check that out. What I'll do is I'm going to play it. I'm going to go ahead and fucking put it up here. I'm going to play it, get off screen, and at the top of the hour, I'm just going to end it. Get the hell out of here. Just going to end it, and then you guys can listen to it a little bit, and the link will be on the screen. We'll do that. Beeb. Alright. Do the whole thing. Alrighty. You guys take care. Thank you for being here. Thanks for listening, Slim. Hope you're having a good day at work. And I will see you all later.